Okay, we're blanching these potatoes. And what blanching means is you're putting pre-sliced or pre-cut potatoes into boiling water for 3 minutes. And it kind of like par cooks the potato, not thoroughly cooks it. Then as 3 minutes is up, you instantly take them out and you put them in a cold ice water, and you rinse them really, really well. If you don't have cold ice water, that's fine. It prefers better, but that's okay. Just run your cold water and move them all the way around with your hands, all the way around, so the bottom half and the middle and the center all get cooled down, because you don't want these cooked. We're doing the hash browns for this first batch. So there's all the pre-cut hash browns. The water was boiling, but once you put product in there, excuse me, of course it cools down the water. So you have to wait for it to come back to a rapid boil, and everything's on high. And let me show you, you're going to get a, bear with me 1 second, I'm going to bring in my tripod. You're going to see where it starts to get that foam. See that on that pot? This one doesn't have the foam yet. It was boiling hot, but when the potatoes went in, it cooled the water down, so we had to wait for it to cool down. Once these become to a rapid boil, that's when you count your 3 minutes. So I'll bring you back when we're at that next phase. Now here is my stack of potatoes. We've made au gratin potatoes. We made, oh, this one didn't get sliced. I gotta put that to the side. And you see how they're kind of brown? This is just stuff because we use the KitchenAid mixer to slice everything up. So, and we've got French fries in here. We've got au gratin potatoes in here because I'm limited in space and containers. I just have to mix. I'm just a little bit more cautious when I'm straining it from here into my strainer, then into my pot, then it goes into the boiling water. Okay, I just have like a little routine that I do everything in. So, but they're going to stay in here until they're ready to go into the pot. And then once they come out of the pot and you rinse them off, you put them on your dehydrator trays, because we're going to dehydrate all of these. I'll bring you back at the next phase. Okay, now these have been blanched, and I rinse them with really cold water. I have them sit with some ice cubes in this tray, the strainer, and see there's ice cubes in there, because in the middle it may still be a little hot. Okay, and then I'm going to put these on my, I didn't clean that very well. I'm going to wipe that down. And fill up my trays. And I am gonna download the other video that I did the first time where I forgot to blanch, because this process is exactly the same. The only thing that's different is this time I blanched the potatoes. That's the only thing that's different. But I will put the other video on the description box. We'll bring you to the next phase. Okay, the dehydrating part is done. So now we're going to fill up the jars. And as you can see, I got all 10 trays done. And here's the hash browns. And then here's my au gratin potatoes. I won't need a big jar for that, but I just wanted to show you. Now here's what I want you to listen. This is what you want when you have, you know, it's thoroughly dried. Did you hear that snap? I'm going to do it one more time. That's what you want. And that's how you know when they're totally dry. So I'm going to jar all these up, see how much I get, and I'll bring you back. Okay, we're done with all putting them in the jars. I had one extra jar, didn't need. That'll go back in the pantry. So I got 2 half-gallon jars, 2 quart jars, and 1 of the au gratin potatoes. They're just thinly sliced, so you can do whatever you want, but we like to make au gratins with them. Pint jars. So that's all the jars that all 10 of these trays made for us. So we're set for the whole year, the rest of the year, until next fall. Because I don't like to pressure can in the fall and the winter. It's because of the heat of the stove and the pressure cooker and the water bath canning and all that. So I only can in fall and winter. That's just me. A lot of people do it all year long, but not me. But But anyway, there we are. We're set. We're good to go. But I wanted to show you, and I am going to link this to the next video. Remember this one that I did last time? September the 4th. These are unblanched hash browns. If you don't blanch them, this is what you get. They turn black. They're still edible. Okay, they just don't look pretty, but they taste great. I actually made some already and we ate them. Gave them to hubby. He didn't even know he had it. He was in a burrito, so he had no idea. It's like, okay. But I wanted to show you, look at the color texture. See the difference in the color texture? Hopefully this is what it should be. Now these are a little more yellow than these. I don't know why. I have no idea. If anybody knows, please put it in the comment or let me know. Because here's some that I did originally. Here's some more of the hash browns. But they're, see how they're yellow? See how they're more yellow and white? I don't know. So please, if anybody knows, post in the comments and let me know why that happened. Because I'm almost positive everything was only blanched for 3 minutes. I could be off a little bit on the second batch, but I don't think so, because if you look at it, it's 95% of all the potatoes except for this one. And I know this was my very, very last batch, and I know this was a solid 3 minutes. And that was it that I blanched, and I instantly put it in a bowl full of ice water so they would cool down right away. And I switched them around with my spoon, because don't use your hands, because these are hot food. So use a spoon, just move it around, gently move it around so you don't break the potatoes. Or if you're doing your hash browns, you don't want to break them and stuff. So anyway, that's my take on homemade hash browns for your food pantry. Thank you so very much for watching. We catch you in the next video. Bye-bye. Now don't forget, hit like, comment, and share. Take care. We have a see ya. Bye-bye.